And I hope you've enjoyed doing the meal plan, or at least, using it as a guideline. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed the videos that I've posted, the information. And I just want to reach out to you and let you know that that is just the tip of the iceberg. This small group is just simply a taste of what I do on a daily basis with my larger groups, my bigger challenge groups. And I would just love to personally invite you to join us. We have a new group starting up on May 4th, and that group is really, it digs in a little bit more daily. You have a little more flexibility to your meal plan, so I'm not necessarily giving you exactly what to eat, but you certainly have a meal plan to follow, some guidelines. You have daily accountability where you're sharing your food log, what you're eating. You start to get in more fitness into your life, and we'll figure out what will work best for you. So that's tailored specifically to your needs. And truthfully, the key, I think, to most people's success, I can lay out a meal plan for you, and I can tell you, do this many squats and this many lunges and blah, blah, blah. I can lay out those physical things. The key, I think, for most people, I really do, is how many layers of support do you have? And you can tell me, oh, I have my neighbor, or I have my husband is a great support. And that might be, that's awesome. But the key is having several layers. Because here's the thing, and I found with my spouse, my husband, Sean is wonderful in supporting me, and I tell him, okay, don't let me eat this, or don't let me do this. And it's good, but there's a fine line with a spouse. They will help keep you accountable most of the time, and some are better than others at this. But I know, and I've talked to my husband about this, and he said, sometimes it's just hard for me to tell you no when it's something you're really wanting. Where do I draw that line? Where do I hold you accountable, and where do I let you be your own person, and where does it get to the point where I'm bossy? So he has trouble sometimes being my accountability partner. So having a coach, having me as your coach to bounce questions off of, to reach out when you're struggling. Sometimes we feel like we can do it on our own when we're doing really well. And oftentimes we can. We're in that pumped up phase where we know what we're doing. Things are working really well. But the problem is it doesn't stay that way forever, does it? We usually hit a wall where either we're not seeing the results we want to see, where we're struggling because we're really just trying to figure out what we're doing wrong, or maybe we're just demotivated. Maybe we're just not motivated to do what we need to do, and we need a pep talk, or we need some hand holding. And you know what? That's okay. I need it too sometimes. Hello, Pepper. So sometimes you just have to have that extra layer or 2 layers of support. So not only in these groups do you have me as your coach every single day, in your wheelhouse, right? Like in your space where I'm able to help you answer questions, encourage you, motivate you every single day with ideas, tips, recipes, whatever. You also have a network of peers, because they're all in the same boat as you, trying to reach certain goals. And we're all together in this private Facebook group. So no one sees what's written. No one sees what's going on except for those physically in the group together. And these challenge groups, I cannot tell you the hundreds of pounds lost in the groups that I've done over the last couple of years. It's ridiculously awesome how many people have reached their goals, are still on their way. And I have a lot of people, guys, that have reached their goals and are still in these groups because it's daily living. It's the friendships that are created. It's the accountability that's created. It gets me so excited because it's just, this is what I do, and it's so fun to see people growing and changing for the better, reaching their goals, helping one another. You cannot place money on that. That value is just priceless. So I hope that even though this has been very short, and I know a lot of you haven't posted, so I hope that you've been still, participating, in the background, and still been doing, checking out the information and all that good stuff. But I hope that you really do take me to heart and consider joining me, not this week, but next week, for this new challenge. I really know, I know that it will be something that will help you in your journey, no matter what, no matter what your goals are and what you wish to accomplish. Having a really solid base of fitness and nutrition and having that support that is the trifecta of success. And really, once you have your health and your wellness and your confidence is built, you can do anything with your life when you have that confidence that's built up through accomplishing other small goals with that support. So again, thank you for your time, your attention, your comments, your feedback. It's been a pleasure for me. I really do hope to get to know you all better. So I hope that we can take this to the next level. So if you're interested in hearing more information about the next challenge, please post "I'm in," and we'll get you that information, and you can make that decision later on. So just post "I'm in regards to wanting more information, and I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome weekend.